All right, it's day 2. We are here at Ken's Tours so that we can see Antelope Canyon. I'll show you guys what we see while we're there. Okay, friends. So, unfortunately, this tour you cannot record because they are serious about copyright. So, you'll see a couple of pictures, a couple of videos, but we could not take any videos inside the canyon. So, the canyon, it used to be open to the general public up until about 1997 or early 2000s. But back then, people tried to sneak in when they were having a flood, and unfortunately, they passed away. And so now you have to have a Navajo tour guide in order to go into the canyon. And that costs somewhere between $70 to about $100 per person. So you have to have a guided tour. One funny thing the guide told us on the tour is that it is rumored, or well, he said it happened, but they said that Shaq got stuck down there because he was so wide. So that's funny. They had to get somebody to help pull him out. But anyway, the tour is absolutely amazing. Some of the pictures look like screensavers because they were in fact used, like they took those pictures for iPad and for Microsoft. Our tour guide, he told us about the dinosaur prints and all that. So it was really cool. This is a great tour. I think you guys should definitely check it out. And right up the road is Horseshoe Bend. So Horseshoe Bend is literally only like a 10-minute drive. We headed over there. That one, you only have to pay for parking, but the tour itself is self-guided. So you just hike a short distance and you'll get to see the beautiful scenery. They do have bathrooms at every location, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now we're at Horseshoe Bend. This one's a little bit shorter than the Antelope Canyon. You wanna say hi? Rick, you ready? You look so happy to be here.
I don't like being recorded.
After the hike, we stopped by State 48 Tavern for lunch. This restaurant was absolutely amazing. The burgers were so good. We stayed for a little while, but then we started getting so tired, so we had to head back to the hotel to take a very long nap. And then we had a pool day. The next morning, we packed up and headed back to Las Vegas. So we drove this route that took us through Utah. Before heading back to our hotel, we're gonna pop by Rainbow Rocks. We've seen it before, but the kids have not. So I wanted them to see it before we head out of Vegas. Sanaya. We played around out there for a few minutes before we headed to dinner. And after dinner, we had to go to bed because all this sunlight, like the sun is so different out in Vegas, in Arizona. All that sunlight gave me a migraine. So after we went to dinner, I had to call it a night. I had to take some medicine and go lay down. Plus, we had a very early flight. Our flight was like at 6 in the morning. So we enjoyed our dinner at Yardbird. Food is fantastic. Unfortunately, I couldn't really eat because my head was hurting too bad, but I did take some back to the room so I could eat it later. And finally, we watched the sunset and we called it a night. Bye. Thanks for watching.